If you guys are looking to get a stacked NBA 2K account or to get your badges grinded, make sure to hit up GoatPlug on Instagram. His link will be in the description.
I got digital dash, can't ride with a op. I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop on this hot. 400 degrees, I burned up the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flooded with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be high, I ride the old block and I drop off the top. And I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitch is.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Fitz back in this video with yet another video. Today, I'm coming to you guys with an updated version of a series I've already done twice. Now, I went over the best finishing badges 2 times. I did it with the finishing badge method or all the methods. So for this time go around, we're gonna be doing it for after patch 11, and we're gonna be doing it part of the ranking series now. So yeah, we're giving you the top 5 finishing badges after patch 11. So I'm gonna do all of them again, go from finishing to shooting to playmaking to defensive badges. So if you guys want the other 3 to come out as soon as possible, go ahead, spam with the like button. All you gotta do for the next one to come out, pretty much just get this video to 250 likes, and that joint will be coming out as soon as possible. But yeah, man, for today's video, I'm gonna be giving you guys some honorable mentions, top 5 like I do in all the rankings videos. But yeah, man, without further ado, man, let's go ahead and get straight into it. So coming in as the first honorable mention, I could have went with a lot of these badges. I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you what's the badges that's left off that could have been on here, because I didn't want to put this list with too many. So I didn't put Pro Touch, I didn't put Acrobat, I did not put Lob City Finisher. But I feel like all the rest of these badges that I put on here were definitely worth the mention or the top 5. So the first honorable mention is Drop Stepper. Drop Stepper is one of the most overpowered badges every single year in the game. Now the only reason it's not top 5 is because how little people utilize it this year. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's the most utilized badge because I still feel like people still don't understand how overpowered drop steps are. But if you really know what you're doing with the drop stepper could be a top 5 if more people use it. But since people don't really use it, I can't really say it's top 5. But yeah, Drop Stepper is definitely one of the most overpowered badges in the game, especially once you put it to Hall of Fame, because it's just so unguardable. It's so hard to guard. That's what makes post score so OP, because they can like spin, they can drop step you, and it's like really hard to guard because it's literally the badges on defense that you really use. You don't use a lot of people don't have enough badges to just use post move lockdown, especially the Hall of Fame, so you can cancel out these badges. So Drop Stepper and Post Move Technician are very, very overpowered in the game. So yeah, Drop Stepper has to be at least an honorable mention on this list. All right, next, this is gonna be very surprising for a lot, but for me, if you watch my videos, you understand why I'm doing this. Contact Finisher is an honorable mention. Contact Finisher is a very good badge if you're just trying to get contact dunks, play the game for fun. But with that being said, what Contact Finisher does, it creates as much contact as possible. So either way, bro, it's gonna go for contact. So even if you're not getting a contact dunk, it's gonna give you a layup. So if anything, it can give you a bad animation. So I don't really like Contact Finisher, to be real with you. I like to cancel my Contact Finisher with other badges, but I'm gonna get into that a little bit later. But Contact Finisher is a very, very good badge for contact dunk. So if you can get the contact dunk, that's 20%, and then every single badge up, you get 15%. So at bronze, you're at 35, silver, you're at 50, and so on and so on. Another thing when it comes to Contact Finisher, even if you don't get contact dunks, you can finish through contact. So like, say for instance, you going for a dunk, you have Contact Finisher on, somebody tries to go for a block, especially if they have rim pressure to take over, you're gonna be able to finish that. Now, if you don't have Contact Finisher on, you sometimes will miss that dunk. You go for a layup, you try to go through contact, you're gonna be able to finish layups better. It's a lot of things that Contact Finisher does help, but in my opinion, it just gives you so many bad animations that I personally don't like. So I had to put it as an honorable mention. Now, is Contact Finisher a bad badge? No, but it's honorable mention this year because I feel like the finishing badges have some of the best badges in the game. All right, next we got Relentless Finisher. Relentless Finisher, in my opinion, when it comes to contact dunks, is just as important as Contact Finisher, because especially with the fatigue being so bad this year. So like, if you don't have Relentless Finisher, people tell me all the time, if you don't use Relentless Finisher, you're not going to be able to get contact dunks. Now, I personally don't always use Relentless Finisher on Hall of Fame. Now, do I use it? Yes, I do use it, but I don't personally always use it on Hall of Fame. But Relentless Finisher is a definitely must-needed badge. Relentless Finisher, Contact Finisher are both badges that you need to be able to get contact dunks. But Relentless Finisher does not just help you when it comes to getting contact dunks. It'll help you make layups. Like, if you've seen yourself miss a lot of layups because you have, and it's like a low contest, it's probably because you're not using Relentless Finisher also with it. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's other badges that can help you more with layups, but Relentless Finisher is going to help you too with that. So I feel like Relentless Finisher is going to do more help than really a lot of these, than you know. Like, Contact Finisher, it does a lot of harm and help. A lot of these badges do a lot of harm, but I feel like Relentless Finisher is one of those badges that's like very, very consistent at what it particularly does. All right, next is going to be pretty much the last big man badge on this list. And it's probably the best big man finishing badge. It is the best big man finishing badge in the game, and it's Back Down Punisher. Back Down Punisher can help you in so many different areas. Not only is it OP once you just put it to bronze, because you're just gonna be able to back people down, especially if they don't have moving truck. But you can, the only thing about Back Down Punisher I don't really like is how much moving truck can really neutralize it. Like, I've seen people with Hall of Fame Back Down Punisher get neutralized by bronze and moving truck. That's really kind of inconsistent, but moving Back Down Punisher can help you in a lot of different situations. Like, if you want to drop step, if you want to post spin, if you want to do a post hook, if you want to do a post fade, you can literally back people down, just throw them off and go with a post fade. You can do a hop shot out of it. Back Down Punisher is really like a post scorer's dream badge. Like, it helps you in every single situation that you can really do. Like, drop stepper is just gonna help you on drop stepper. Post spin technician is gonna help you on post spins. Deep hooks and deep fades, those are just gonna help you on hooks and fades. Back Down Punisher is gonna help you in every post situation possible. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel like Back Down Punisher is the best big man finishing badge in the game. All right, next we got the best layup badge in the game. I've done a video on this and everything, but yeah, consistent finisher is the best layup badge in the game, bro. In the game, bro. Like, I'm telling you, bro, once you put this to Hall of Fame, you're gonna, bro, you literally pretty much don't miss layups no more, bro. Like, the biggest issue in this game is like how inconsistent the layups can be, the contest can be, and when it comes to that, bro, you really don't know what to expect. So what I like to do, I like to put on consistent finisher to Hall of Fame, because that's just gonna neutralize all those elements, and it's literally gonna have you making a lot more layups. Consistent finisher, I cannot stress this enough, it's the best layup badge in the game. And strictly for that alone, it comes in at number 4, because you can use this on any build. Any build can use consistent finisher, bro. Because even if you're sharp, you use consistent finisher, you're gonna make layups at a higher rate. Even if you're a slasher that gets contact dunks, you trying to get a contact dunk and it puts you in a layup, consistent finisher can help you in that situation. So I feel like consistent finisher can help you in literally any situation, any build. So yeah, I had to put this at least at number 4. All right, next, this is a badge that's actually did a climb for this patch. I feel like at the beginning of the year, it was a really good badge. It kind of like, I don't know if they really tinkered with it or what, but I feel like people was using defensive badges to kind of cancel it out. But it's kind of a way better badge now than it was for some reason. So let me get into what it did before this patch. Now, before this patch, it did like kind of neutralize the height advantage a lot. It kind of did neutralize the height advantage, but the main thing it did was it canceled out those rim protector block animations. So if somebody has the rim protector badge, they get these specific animations that pretty much take you out of dunk animations, layup animations, and it puts you into block animations. Like, literally, they put you into block animations. You know how you can put the defender into contact dunk animations? They now have block animations that you can just get sucked into. So what Giant Slayer does, it pretty much cancels that out. But what it does after patch, bruh, literally it completely takes out the height advantage when it comes to like somebody being taller than you. Completely takes it out. Like, what you would get like a 50% contest or a 30% contest, you'll get like an 18% contest now if you have Giant Slayer on Hall of Fame. Giant Slayer is actually one of the best badges when it comes to neutralizing contests. It's kind of like the opposite of Intimidator now. Like, literally, it not only cancels out rim protector, but it pretty much cancels out Intimidator now. So literally, Giant Slayer, it's like a badge that cancels out badges for defense now, pretty much. So yeah, it's gonna help you in layups, dunks, all type of situations, because literally, I don't know if you know this, but like, depending on how good the defensive stats are on somebody, you're gonna get less contact dunks. So if you can get less contests every single time, it's going to allow you to get more dunk animations, more contact dunks and stuff. So it's going to help you out in a lot of situations, just like consistent finisher. But consistent finisher is just for strictly layups. Giant Slayer can help you in a lot of different situations, which people don't truly understand. Alright, the top two you can really like flip flop depending on what's your preference. But to me, Fancy Footwork comes in at number 2. Fancy Footwork, probably the most overpowered broken badge in the game. Like, this is what people like pretty much use no matter what. If they rim running, they going to hop step, they gonna do some type of move. Now, there's a lot of different moves you can do in this thing. Like, you can do spin layups, hop layups, euros, cradle. You can really do a lot of stuff with this joint, you know what I'm saying? But with that being said, what makes Fancy Footwork overpowered is the hop step layups in the game. The hop step layups in this game are just so completely broken to the fact that, like, you really don't even know. Like, it's pretty hard to cancel out how hard it is to stop these hop step layups, especially with the little between the legs glitch that they got in the game. Like, there's always like a dribble glitch in the game for the past 2 years, so that going along with the hop steps is just pretty overpowered, because all you guys to do is do that and you can just easily get to the rim easily. So yeah, Fancy Footwork is definitely one of the best finishing badges. It might be the best finishing badge, but in my opinion, it's not. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to this number 1 finishing badge. All right, and coming in at number 1, you probably already knew what it was. My favorite badge in the game. I'm not gonna lie, it's my favorite badge in the game. If it wasn't for Quick First Step, it would be what I have as the number 1. But Quick First Step is just so important for every situation when it comes to a lot of different builds that I just can't put it above it. But the number 1 finishing badge is the Slithery Finisher badge. Now, I went over Contact Finisher, why I didn't have it in the top 5. I know a lot of people are gonna be upset about that. But when it comes to Slithery Finisher, I like to put Slithery Finisher at Hall of Fame and put like Contact Finisher on, like, maybe I put it to like silver or gold. You know what I'm saying? I like to have my Slithery Finisher to be higher, because what Slithery Finisher does, when it comes to Contact Finisher, it gives you, like, if you're not getting contact enough, it's gonna pretty much give you an animation that I'm not gonna say it's the worst animation, but it's not a great animation more than likely. What Slithery Finisher would do, it gives you the best animation possible. It creates as little contact as possible. So meaning, when it comes to give you the best animation possible, if you're going for a dunk and the dunk is not the best thing to do right there, it'll give you a layup. So yeah, I feel like Slithery Finisher is a very good badge in this game, especially when it comes to the fact that it can get you more dunks. When you put it alongside with Contact Finisher, you will get more contact dunks also. Like, what people don't understand is Contact Finisher, it not only gets you more contact dunks, but it gets you more contact layups. When it comes to Slithery Finisher, it takes those contact layups out the equation pretty much. Now, you still will get some contact layups, but more than likely, you won't really be put in an animation that's a contact layup. Now, you will put up layups that's like somebody gets like a test on you, but like, it creates as little as contact as possible. So this is a badge that you really just have to put on. It's really hard to explain exactly how good this badge is. Now, I did a video for pretty much a lot of these badges, like Consistent Finisher, Fancy Footwork, and Slithery Finisher. But if you were to check out any of those videos, I would say check out the Slithery Finisher badge video. But yeah, man, this is the top 5 finishing badges in the game after patch 11. A lot of these badges stayed the same, but Giant Slayer probably took the biggest rise. Now, there's a lot of badges that I wanted to put on here, like Acrobat, but I can't put every badge on here for this list. But yeah, man, go ahead and leave a like on this video if you enjoy. Subscribe if you're new, man. We got more videos coming out every single day. Shout out to my thumbnail maker for this thumb. This thumb is actually crazy. I just had to say that, bro. This thumb is actually crazy. I cannot lie to you. But yeah, man, turn on post notifications to be the first to every single one of my videos, because we upload every single day. But yeah, man, it's your boy Fitz, man, and I'm about to be, man.
I'm in the city with bitches, they showing they titties, they fucking with me. Pull up the document, Dominican shorties, we really be looking OD. Montclair coat in the NYC with a PYT, and she all on me. Cartier shades and it's dark outside, but I only got them on cause I'm high OD. Move like Obama, I just bought a llama, I named it.